Dreamgirls was the first thing I ever had to audition for as a choreographer. And so that was like, okay, you want me to audition? Interesting. And so they gave 3 choreographers the same song and said, present us a piece. And everyone sat down and watched it and was like, well, it's clear whose movie this is. And I got Dreamgirls. We choreographed Step Into the Bad Side. Yeah. And because I had never seen the play, the other 2 choreographers did, they kind of did something very similar to the old one. Well, I had no reference to go off of. So I just did something completely fresh and new. And David Geffen and Bill Condon just loved it. But it was also that experience of working with George that allowed me to really step up to that and get that job. It was a lot of telling the story with the dance, you know, and that's what working with George really taught me, is how does the dance push the story forward? And how does it elevate the story, you know? And so then Bill Condon came also with his theatrical ideas coming off of Chicago, and everything was really just, I really had some incredible directors that I've worked with along the way that really helped me shine as well and grow.
What do you think makes for a good director in that relationship between a director and a choreographer?
Again, trust. You know, but also, you know, a lot of directors are choreographers. They just don't have the vocabulary of dance in their body. So when you work with someone who really knows what they want and understands, you just then come and enhance all those ideas that they have and give them things too that maybe they hadn't thought about. You know, that's what I love to do. I love to give them what they're feeling for the scene, but also I throw in a little bit about what about this to it. And they're like, oh, wow. Like you took it to a whole another level. And that's what I love to do.
Actually, I have a quote from Lawrence Mark, the producer on Dreamgirls, who said that you brought an amazing amalgam of styles to the choreography with gospel, jazz, blues, soul, and rock. You added beyond what they were even imagining.
Yeah.
Talk about bringing so many styles to the film.
I don't know. It's just kind of what I do, what I naturally do. I just that's why I don't like to prepare a lot in the room. I love to go in and just see what it feels like, see what comes through me. But it's the music that moves you as well. And so if you're following the flow of the music and you're not married to something that feels like it needs to be period, or it needs to work, you know, for this dialogue, or it needs to, if you let yourself be open and free to explore, you know, things that may work and may not work. But I often find that a lot of times they do work. And a lot of times, like, you find some gems out of working in that way.